Hey, my name is April and I'm the Peaceful Wife. Today I want to talk about ways to repel your man. Sometimes it's helpful to look at things from a reverse angle instead of what are the things that I can do to bless my man, to respect him, to show him love, and look at what are some things that might make him not want to be around me, that would be maybe disrespectful, that would hurt the marriage, hurt the relationship, and make him not want to be close to me. So, number one, be needy. Depend on him for all of your emotional and spiritual needs. Set him higher than God in your heart, even if it's only subconsciously. Expect him to be totally responsible for your happiness, your emotions, your spiritual growth, your spiritual well-being, and demand that he make you happy instead of depending on Christ. Number two, be critical. Focus on all the negative things you can find, the more the better. And especially think about all the negative things you can about his family and about him as a man, his abilities, his physique. I mean, everything about him. Think of all the negative things you can and say them just as bluntly as possible, as often as possible. Number three, look and sound really angry a lot, or just unhappy, or even sad. If you can be just a lot of negative emotions, sadness, anger, fear, jealousy, negativity, those things are things that we do need to share at times. But if that's all we ever share, if that's all we ever are, then that is probably going to repel our men. Number four, hold on to bitterness. Don't forgive. Hold a grudge and nurse that grudge, cherish it, hold on to it, and bring up things from the past a lot. Don't forgive him for anything, ever. Number five, tell him to leave, threaten divorce. If you make threats like that a lot, make demands about him leaving, give him ultimatums a lot, that will probably help to repel him. Number six, lose emotional control a lot. Lose control of your tone of voice, your facial expressions, and cry and yell and scream and throw things a lot. That should help to repel him pretty quickly. Number seven, smother him with much more attention than he really wants. Like, don't give him space to breathe. Just be right on him all the time. Text him, 87 times a day, and expect an answer right away. And don't ever give him any time to himself. Number eight, treat him like he's a little boy and you are his mama. Tell him what to do. Tell him what he's not doing right. Tell him all the things that you think he should change and do better. And like it's your job to whip him into shape and to discipline him and to control him. Number nine, interrogate him about every decision and everything he does on a daily basis. Ask why a lot. Why would you do this? Why would you do that? Why did you spend $2 at the gas station for a snack today? Why did you talk to that girl at work? Why did you have that friend on Facebook? If you can ask him a lot of questions like that, that will probably repel him. Now, obviously, we do need to ask some questions sometimes. We can ask questions without interrogating our men, thankfully. Number 10, assume that you are much better than he is as a person and look down on him. And think of him as being way less valuable than you, way less spiritual than you are, way less mature. Think of him as being bad and yourself as being good. And number 11, gossip about him. Tell everybody that you know at work, your friends, his family, your family, everything bad that you could think of. Complain about him to a bunch of other people, his coworkers if possible. Number 12, try to change him. Definitely don't accept him the way he is. Show him that you know he needs to be better, that you can tell him how to be better, and that he's not good enough. Those 12 things are probably, if you want to repel a guy, that is probably going to do it. Obviously, these are things we want to avoid doing, because if we love a man, we don't want to hurt him and wound him and make him hate being with us. So these are some things that we're going to want to look for in our own behavior and our thoughts in our lives. And if we see some of them, then we may need to pray about it and ask God to help us to change so that we can be a blessing to our men instead of be an aggravation. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know how things are going. And you can also join me at my blog, www.peacefulwife.com. Thank you.